Well, hello and welcome to Fridays with Brandon. This is my YouTube channel is Fridays with Brandon, and today we're going to kind of combine both methods of the madness that I have on this channel. Both talk about a Fluke tool, and I just want to highlight an insane deal that I'm seeing on Amazon. Whether you're a distributor or an end user, you should think about buying it from here because it's a better price than you can get directly from Fluke right now. Um, and I'll have a link to it below, but this is the Fluke-831 with the remote display. I've got other videos on those. You can look them up on my channel. If you ever want to try to find a video on anybody's channel, you can actually go to their channel on a desktop browser and search in the little search icon, and it will just search that individual's channel instead of all of YouTube. So you can go to my specific channel, Fridays with Brandon, search for the 381. You'll see all the videos for that. I will have a link for this after this live chat or live video gets published. I'll put it in the comments or the description below. So check that out. It'll be an affiliate link if you guys want to take advantage of this because it's over 50% off. So it's normally over $800, and I think it's like $400 fulfilled through Amazon. You can get it next day or whatever. So think about that on the Fluke side. For the real estate side, I'm going to continue that journey today. You guys are welcome to leave comments and questions. I don't know if anyone will actually be listening to this live, and I don't know if I'll be able to respond, but I am going to go through kind of the next step in the journey. We went through the first property I bought, kind of a tip about tithing last week. And then this week, we're going to take that next step in the journey. My wife and I, we were engaged, and then we were getting married, and how that changes dynamics. Obviously, when you're a single person, you can kind of do what you want with your finances, don't have to get anyone else on board. As you get married, you really need to have everybody on the team on board. So we'll talk through a little bit of that, as well as surprises with financial surprises. That the story, our journey is like everyone else's. It's not just this story of everything was easy and every investment went exactly as planned and we always were profitable. So we'll talk through that. Um, so as we think through getting married and kind of what that looked like, my wife, she had school debt. I had a little bit of school debt. I think I mentioned that in one of the previous videos, but I had about $5,000 left in school debt. But Anna had both a loan on her car that she had, and she also had a large amount of student loans from school. Now, she had paid off her credit cards, which praise the Lord for that. But we had to really be disciplined about going through some of those baby steps that Financial Peace University talks about in Dave Ramsey, because we needed to kill that debt. Combined, we had over $50,000 debt, and that made for about a monthly payment of $1,000 a month. And that made it pretty tight for us. And we wanted to reduce that debt to a more manageable level and get under that burden of $1,000 a month, or over the course of a year, $12,000 a year that we were having to pay into everything else, into this student loans. So what we did is we buckled down, we focused, and we were able to pay off Anna's car pretty quickly. And then we took that and we did what Dave Ramsey says, the debt snowball. We then took that money, we applied it to the next loan, so on and so forth. And over the course of a couple years, about 2 years, we were able to pay it down to a level that was a monthly payment of, I don't know, $200, $250. And we were comfortable with that. So we had a very, very low interest rate on the remainder of the school debt. And so we kind of paused paying off the student loans and invested that money in more real estate. But while we were doing this, you remember that first cash flowing producing property, the condo, that All of that money that cash flowed never went to paying off our debt. It went right back into the investing account. So we never touched any of the money that came from real estate. We wanted that to compound itself, to go back in, to reinvest over and over. So because we were focused on our earned income getting dumped into paying off debt, it was lucky we had our passive income that was still throwing just a little bit every month, four or $500 a month every month towards building up that investing account so we could go get our first home together. Now, I will say another kind of shocking part of our story is 2 weeks into our marriage, Anna got laid off from work. So you created this perfect storm, right? We had additional debt, just got a second income that we thought we were going to pay off all this debt basically in a year, to, oh my goodness, we lost this. And Anna was trying to do direct marketing, doing sales direct marketing. And it was a great organization. We loved it. And she learned a lot. And she really did make progress after a year or two and started making some money. And then she had kids. She had kids. We had kids. And it kind of tapered off after that. But the direct marketing world, right? They don't pay you if you don't sell. So it was a real struggle that first year. So after, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, we decided, okay, we need to have Anna go ahead and maybe it was less than that. We had Anna pick up a nannying job. So she was doing nannying and uh, the the direct marketing at the same time. And that really helped us. But through it all, Anna and I were completely on board with the vision. We wanted to invest in real estate. And with that, that meant, and we wanted to kill debt. But it was such a huge blessing because Anna, because she caught the vision of investing in real estate and what this could be, she was not a big spender. And that's kind of somewhat how God made Anna. She's not a big spender in general, but she was very frugal. We were frugal as a couple, and it helped us to accomplish goals later. So I would encourage you with that. I will also say, as something to get yourself united with your spouse on this thing, there's something we implemented probably year 2 or 3 of our marriage, and it is what we call vision casting. And it's kind of a yearly thing. We go in and we take a night or two away. We either go to a hotel or an Airbnb or just get out of our house. And we go through all of our goals for the year, both personal, financial, goals for the kids, goals for as a family that we want to accomplish this year. And if it wasn't for those vision casting weekends, which by the way are fantastic, normally women in general are all on board. They're like, yes, we need to do this. And the men are like, I don't want to do this. But I'm telling you, it is well worth your time. Take your wife out, spoil her that weekend, listen to her, connect with her, and have a couple nights away from the normal hustle and bustle of life in a hotel and just enjoy the time to look back on what you've accomplished and look forward to what your goals are for the next year. And you will be much more productive than the average individual. So doing that really has helped Anna and I be united. I hear so many couples that, hey, or so many guys tell me, hey, I want to get into real estate. No, I'm ready. I want to do this money, but my wife's kind of apprehensive. How did you convince your wife? And I never had to convince Anna. We walked through this journey together. And I think that it needs to be something, ideally, it needs to be something that the couple does together. It's not a he does real estate and I don't pay attention or vice versa, because you really do. It's a lot of money on the line and you're risking a lot and you're investing a lot of both time and money into it. So the more you can be united, the more you're going to be focused and you're not going to be trying to keep things from each other. When things go bad, you're just going to be honest about it. Like, oh, this investment didn't turn out so well. We lost some money on it. And you can talk through those things, but you're both caught into the vision. So it's not something that needs to be a secret. So anyways, that's what I had for this week. I don't know if that was helpful for anybody, but I will tell you this, those things, the punches in the guts, that first year of Anna getting laid off, more student loans and debt than even Anna realized until we really sat down and looked at it, were real blows to our journey, but we got through it. And I hope this is an encouraging video that you don't have to make all the correct financial choices in your life to still um, do what do this and replace your income with passive income. But you can't let these hiccups and you can't let these roadblocks stop you from pushing forward. So I just encourage you with that. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining. If you have any questions or things you want me to address in future videos, go ahead and leave those in the comments below, and we'll talk next week. Take care.